Rue, we'll start then by touching on the European break. Obviously, 2 games, probably one affected by conditions, and then obviously a slightly changed team then going out to Vannes, but putting in a hell of a shift out there away in France.
Yeah, it's exactly like you say. I think driving into the Imbra game, the wind and conditions, I think everyone was caught up in the wind and stuff the whole week, and all the Europe games was really tough conditions. Sometimes it doesn't look like it when you watch on the telly, but when you're on the pitch and the wind swerves, it's quite difficult. And then, like you say, then you go to Vans and you see we went obviously a young team. I think they said on Monday we had 11 debutants for Europe. So I think there was there was a lot of positives as well. Obviously, a lot of new boys getting some game time as well. So I think in general, that was a good block for us. But obviously, this weekend we're back at Kingsholm, and I think there's a good buzz around the squad.
And going back into the Premiership this week, training this week, I guess you kind of want to be where you were back against Northampton a few weeks ago, where sort of everything sort of clicked.
Yeah, I think that is obviously the ideal always. I think what makes this weekend extra special is being back here. We trying to really make Kingsholm back a place where we can call home and make the fans really proud. And then like you said, there's a sold out Kingsholm as well, which just makes it extra special before Christmas.
Yeah, just how motivating. Obviously, you've been here for a few years. You've played in your fair share of sellout crowds here at Kingsholm. How much does that lift the boys?
No, obviously this, especially when you look at the conditions and stuff, it's always a tough period to play in the weather and stuff. So when you have a King's Own roaring full house with fans, especially playing Quins, which is always an exciting game as well. So I think it's a lot of responsibility on our shoulders as players to make sure that we rock up on the day and make it a really really good game.
Yeah, you mentioned Quins there. Obviously, Quins are known for that attacking style, which we'd like to see that Gloucester have sort of adapted this season. This makes out for an entertaining game, doesn't it? And I guess, as you say, that means this crowd will play an even bigger part.
Yeah, they're always full of tricks when it comes to Quins, and they've got really good ball players as well. So obviously they've got a few boys extending their contracts and staying longer at Quins. So I think it's a big week for both clubs. They boys obviously having a few announcements and us being back at King's Home with a sold out crowd. I think it's a Friday night that will be quite spectacular.
And obviously, just on the back of this game, Exeter, Sale, and then back into Europe, massive games. So I guess you don't want to lose any of that momentum that you've been gaining.
Yeah, that's why these home games are massive for us. They obviously can, if you can get good results home game, it makes the away games a little bit easier in a way. But like you say, every game at the moment is massive, and I think we just want to go weekend by weekend and focus on every game as it comes.
Cheers, Rue, all the best.
Thank you. Cheers.